Welcome back, my beauty squad. How you been? It's your new, it's your girl Jessica. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down in that corner or that one, and that you got that bell turned on. That way you get notified for any and every video your girl uploads, because your girl uploads daily. Plus, I go live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we have loads of fun there. Chit chat, play with makeup, try out new makeup, old makeup, review makeup, and skincare, chit chat, help each other grow, just all in between. I love our community. I love our whole little group. It's amazing. If you have not joined one of my lives, I hope that you will one day and just see how great this community is. Also, I do premieres. Wow. And or here and there. But today, I wanted to do kind of like a follow-up. Last night on my live, I did try out the Super Sponge, but I wanted to do a full video on it, just so I could leave everything in the description and stuff, because I still ain't got down packed how to do all that on the live yet. I need to learn, right? But this is what the Super Sponge looks like wet. This one is wet. This is Beauty Bakery sponge. Right here, yeah, it's a little dirty. I used it yesterday, but it's also wet. Like, very wet. I need to wring it out, actually. Okay. I have a little rag right there. And this one looks like that. It does have silicone around it, so that's why it looks a little different. This feels different on the skin. It kind of tugs a little more, so you have to pounce instead of like pull, which you're supposed to pounce anyway with your sponge. But the Super Sponge is supposed to save product. It's supposed to help fight back germs and all that. Is easier. It's supposed to be easier to clean, which I have cleaned mine, so I can give you an update on that. All you have to do is take a bar of soap and you run it across this area. This is where you want to leave the product, not down here, because this is just the regular sponge part, but all up here. You rub it across there, and then you take the little mat that comes with it and you rub it, kind of lather it up, and it comes right off. Like, it is super clean now. Yep, that part's dirty. So it was really easy to clean. It does come in a little case like this. And then that's the bottom piece, which turns into a scrubber. And then you can just hold them in here. The one I have over here I haven't used yet. This is what it looks like untouched, unwet, or whatever. It is very small compared to the wet one. It don't get too big, but you see how it grew a little bit. And this one as well has the little sponge thing, the little scrubber thing at the bottom. They do retail for $19.99, but the more you buy, the more you save. So if you buy two, it's like $39 something with tax and everything. And then buy three, it's like you save 25%. You buy two, it's like save 10%. Buy three, it's 25%, and just so far. So the more you buy, the more you save. And with our sponges, you're supposed to change them out anywhere from 1 to 3 months, depending on how you use them. I usually tend to throw mine out. It really depends on how they look. I go through and I wash them really good, and if I have any wear and tear on them, or if they're starting to like change a little bit of colors. Which this one right here, I think my daughter bit, to be honest. But I kept it because I wanted to show y'all. Okay, I think you can see it. See how it's got little pink moldy, little like something's growing on there. Whenever it starts discoloring, throw it out. You better be safe to sorry. This stuff goes on your face, so you do not want to put anything on your face that might have some kind of bacteria growing. That's a no-no. My next video, we'll be doing these nails. Right here, just stay tuned for that. That will probably be tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video. But let's go ahead and get started. I did moisturize and I did prep my skin. I went in with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream Extra Dry Skin. Just because since I've been pregnant, I've been extra dry on my skin. And then I went in with the Judo and Cold Moon Shine Miracle Cream. This is like a hydrator plus primer, and it's awesome. I swear by this product. It is a little bit expensive. It's $28 for this, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. You see what I'm saying? You get a lot of product for your buck. It does look like a little jar from like on this side, but if you hold it in your hand, you see how big this is, and the whole thing is filled up. Like when I got it, the whole cap was filled. Like it was filled to the max. It's not a big compartment and half the product. Like it's all in there. Well, mine was. And you only need the tiniest bit, so this will go a long ways. Like you barely dab it on your face, and it makes your face feel so good. It's so smooth. I swear by it. So, what I did last night on my live, I did half and half to show y'all the difference. I wanted to do a full face review on this, and this is my update. This way I can tell y'all that, you know, I washed it, it came out clean. I went in with about 1.5 pumps. This pump is very small on this bottle, so it don't pump out a lot anyways. But that's the product right there. All you do is just put it on the sponge and pounce it on your skin. Do not try to pull or tug with it. But do you see, like, the coverage? Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Hold on, let me try to fix this light. There we go. It was my camera's light. That way you can see a lot better. And I still have product on my hand, so you just grab some more. Sorry, that was my door. One of my Jaegers coming to be nosy, I guess. And you want to make sure you get your ear. So about 1.5 pumps really does a half a face. Typically, it's about 2 pumps. 2.5 pumps is to do my first layer. With this foundation, I have had to layer it when I'm going in with a regular sponge. Now with this one, I like the coverage already, so I don't have to layer it, which is a good thing. So it saves the time on the layering, saves product. So whatever's supposed to be like dipped into the sponge, you get all of it instead of it going into the sponge. You get wasted. Now if you like lighter coverage, then you probably would use even less. So I'm gonna go in with the same amount, 1.5. See what we get on this side. Same way, just picking it up with the. I like to leave a little bit on my hand to start out with. I don't like to blob it all on there first. Same way you want to pounce with a sponge. Don't really drag it. You drag the product, then it gets sticky and all that. Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so I can already tell y'all. Do y'all see the difference in coverage? You can still see through all this. So I'm going to take the rest of that product, try to cover this all up. I have a lot of redness, a lot of texture on my skin. Pretty much a lot of imperfections. And they're not like horrible, but my skin looks so much better with foundation on. But still, with all that, you can still see all through this, all through here. And on this side, it's a lot more coverage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through one more time and try to even it up. So I'm going to do one more pump. See how small the pumps are? I told y'all they're really small. And, I mean, I'm going to... I do want to, you know, do a follow-up on these, see how long they last. Me putting on makeup every day for videos, sometimes twice a day. It really depends on what's on my agenda. Okay, so that's about close as I will get it, as you can still see the redness on this side. Y'all quit taking all the Mountain Dews. Get a Coke. Sorry, my youngest. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I do like this one. I like the doe foot on it. And I did notice last night you don't have to use as much product when you're using a super sponge as on the regular sponge. And I've got to realize that when I do this, because this is going to go a lot ways compared to this side. But it's okay. All with try and error, correct? Again, super sponge side, just go in, dab in it, kind of pounce in the product where I want it. See, on this side I can actually take some of this product and bring it up to my eyes. There we go. Alright, so you see how well that blended out? It brightens and all that good stuff. So let's try this side. I'm going to try to blend out that product just like I did that side. It is not as full coverage as you can tell already. Look at this eye and then this one, which this one is still a little bruised from when I did my boo-boo. So I'll probably have to go over one more time right there. I'm going to go in one more again on this side, just right here. And on the side of this, just to try to cover some of that redness. There we go. I actually got really blessed that my nose did not turn black as I thought it was, or bruised as bad as it did. Still a little sore, but nowhere where it could have been, because it was bad. Okay, so pretty much the same. Like I said, I had to go in twice on this side compared to this side. I'm still liking this side better, just the coverage itself. But you can tell this is medium coverage to full coverage, for sure. Alright, now for the contour. And yes, I mix down here at the bottom just because I don't want it too dark. I don't want it clashing. Alright, so with the super sponge, just you want to blend it. Just like that. Blending all that flubber away with a contour. Very easy, very simple. Yeah, y'all, my kids are going stir crazy because my internet has been out all day long. Well, not all day, about 2 hours now. Feels like all day with 7 kids. Well, 6 kids. Well, this is not here. Just like so. Again, full coverage compared to that coverage. I actually want to take this and try to cover up that redness on my nose on this side. Oh. But see why I blend my concealer with contour? Just to give it a little bit more creaminess. Or you can always take your foundation and blend it there too. You still get the shadow effect, of course, but it's not as streaky in my eyes. That's just my opinion, my preference. Ready to try the powder? There's the powder. The sponge. It does look a little funny on there just because it's silicone. And then you just press it on there and ta-da! So it does exactly the same as my other sponge. You do get all the product off of the sponge, in my opinion. It don't seep in there. Oops. And I'm just pouncing this everywhere. And I also like to put a very little bit over my eye, just because it creases a little bit. Now the other side. Sponge. Same amount. See, you don't get all the product. Most of it stays in there. That's, you know, you waste a lot of product with these regular sponges. Well, not a lot more than the super sponge. Just my opinion. From what I've got from both times that I've been using it, I do have to go in a little bit more with this side to kind of get the same effect. But if you're a medium coverage type of queen or king, then, you know, I don't think it bothers you as much. But see, I'm a full coverage person. I like full coverage makeup. If I'm gonna wear makeup, I want it to look like I have makeup on. Or make me look good, you know. I know a lot of people like the no makeup look. every blue moon. I'm like, by imperfections, I can't really go for it. And I'm just going to dust this off with my little Luxie brush. Then contour with a big old fan. I really like contouring with this. It gets like the angle perfect. Especially if you're like a beginner, an angle brush might help you a little bit better. Just because, you know, all you gotta do is tilt it and it kind of goes exactly where you need it to. So, investigate a little fan brush. Well, a big fan brush, let me rephrase that. A lot of companies have them now. You don't have to go get a really expensive one like this one. This was just in pop-up and I saw it. I was like, gotta have it. Now it is a little harder to get into the smaller areas with this big old brush, but I do have a smaller one. I just don't feel like grabbing it right now. Yes, I feel it. Yes. Shh. With my nose, especially when I use this to contour, I just go in where I brush just a tad. Beat it off. To bring that brightness back in there. Just dust the rest. And also you clean up any contour that you might like, you know, miss or got too dark or whatever. I like my contour being sharp. My preference. Not everybody's. Alright, so this is my Juno brush. Actually, I want to try this is my Juno and this is my Beauty Creations. Let's try my Beauty Creations. So that's the blush out of my Juno. Face palette. Not too shabby. Very pigmented. You really gotta go in light-handed whenever you use Juno. And this brush does pretty good for me. It lays it down. Oh, I like it. Like, not too rough. And that's the product left on it. It's very soft. Like, not really dense. But I don't mind my blushes. It's kind of more like the ideal brush I want for my blush. Brush for my blush. Use that. I'll go in with these two for my highlighter. I always put a little highlighter, then I spray it, then I put a little more. You can't never bling enough. This is my Juno brush. Go on my Morphe spray. I love how this smells. I like the mister on it. The mister is really good on it. So if you have not tried Morphe setting spray, I recommend it. Especially if you like a fine mist. Okay, so again, tap, 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 tap. I just bounce from 1 to 2. And when you're using a more fluffy brush, it dispenses it more, how do you say, naturally, so it's not as rough. But the highlighter is there. Yes. All day, son. Alright, so I am done with my face. Y'all down in the comments below, let me know how you like it. I can still see the difference. So I have to say the $19.99 for one is worth it. If you save your product, you get the coverage that you need. I could do this side. I could do my face a little bit faster if I don't have to go over it so many times. And you're not wasting so much product. Like, see, all this product is left on top. This is inside. I would cut them open, but I don't want to waste my sponges like that. But later on, whenever I get ready to do them, like before I throw them away, I will cut them open and let y'all see the inside. Because supposedly, this is supposed to be clean. And the inside, like, it's supposed to stay right there. So we will have an update. That's when I would do my update video, whenever I go to cut this bad boy open and show you the goodies inside and see if it really does save it from going inside of it or not. Again, down below, let me know your preference. If you're not a full coverage king or queen, then, you know, yeah, you're probably okay with the side. I'm full coverage. I like the side a little bit better. Just my preference. So, yes, most definitely, I think it's worth the money. Will I get more? Yes. Yes. My favorite smudge before that was this right here. But see, it just used up a lot of products, but I'll probably still use this for my contour and concealer stuff and maybe powder. I just like how it's angled. Really unique shape. I like uniqueness stuff. I'm very unique, so it helps when it's unique. But I love y'all. Let me know down below in the comments below what you think of the super sponge. Are you planning on getting one? Are you going to try it? Are you going to wait until my final review? Are you going to wait on it? Are you already dedicated to a sponge? Because I know so many love beauty blenders. Me, myself, I've never tried a beauty blender. I have one. I need to try, but I've never tried it yet. But I love y'all, and until the next video.